driving home from a 4-hour job, 4-hour gig is what I do. But about my court case with Elizabeth Municipal Court. My ex-boss, their manager, Janusz. I never got really angry like at that whole procedure. It was a nuisance, and people let me know they just want to mess with you. They want to get you sad and depressed and even angry. And I was like, they couldn't just be doing that. I mean, how petty are they? But in a real sense, I didn't expect them to be like that foul, that negligent. The judges, at least, even the prosecutor. But I kind of had a hint, and based on the phone call, it was a court procedure. They said it's before the court case, they called me up and they asked me a few questions, and these people were like, whoever was on the phone, I was just like, this is unbelievable. As far as Janusz, there was times that I wasn't living in Jersey, and that was going on, and I was like, I gotta have to go to Jersey, and then it's still COVID. It still is kind of people go on Zoom, so I was like, I was worried. I was like, I had to get my laptop. I could have done it on my phone, but I had to get my laptop. I was worried about that, but then I was like, this is trifling. It was a toy gun, a simple assault, and then the paper said presumed toy gun. It's like, how could you say presume when you clearly see it? So it was just a sham from the beginning, and I was like, I already spent a day in jail. Actually, it was the court procedures. I found out how people were, so I wasn't really, expecting, honesty and, from these individuals. And I wasn't really scared. It went on and off. I was like, what if they find me guilty? And, they have such a bias, whether they really try to put me guilty. I'll go to, jail. I looked it up. A couple months in jail, maybe at a community service, pay a couple $1,000s. But even if I didn't insult him, I guess you could say it was a kind of a threat, although he threatened me. But, it wasn't I was crazy or angry or saddened by it. It was neither of that. It was mostly I saw the staff of the court case, of the court people act, and I was just kind of bewildered by it. But then I was like, well, what else do you expect? I mean, there's a lot of people like that in the world. So, I already said Janusz, and, the whole thing was, it was his attempt just to, really hurt me with things I didn't do. He really tried to take my freedom away, honestly. I mean, he really tried to, either get me sad, depressed, and he expected me to... I'm pretty sure Janusz, I don't know what he thinks of me right now, but he thinks I'm inarticulate or not articulate. He probably thinks I'm a moron. A doofus, a mole, like people say, a buffoon. He actually called me buffoon once or twice. He was very disrespectful, very abusive as a manager, nonetheless, for years, actually. So I'm pretty sure he has that perception of me. But it's that's his perception, and a lot of times he's wrong. So, he never really, him and Beata over there, they never really got to me while I was just sad and angry and how could this be, I didn't expect a lot of respect from them. So, there was time before that Janusz really tried to, shake my life up, and it was just, he had no reason to do that. He must have probably got offended because, I didn't put up with this stuff. And he is kind of I don't want to, sound melodramatic. He is my enemy, a foe of me, and, this and the other thing. So he never really got me sad or angry, like people say Sarah. He never really got me like that. Neither did they did. It was a bunch of other circumstances at hand what I was going through, and it wasn't really attributed to Janusz and this whole situation. And as far as I guess that's it for the video. I'm just driving home, and I just lately it's I haven't been making these type of videos just for my YouTube. So it's been a while since I had a driving vlog, or actually my morning coffee routine, just a vlog from the dungeon, my apartment there. But it's been a while, so just wanted to throw it out there.